Victory lap time for Mike Ganger.
Ooh, what's that?
What happened?
We have a story in the tabloids today about J-Lo and Drake possibly becoming a couple.
And you told us about it on the blinds yesterday, Michael.
You heard it here first,
That's
as you
right.
often do.
I was going to say the blinds are sometimes right.
And maybe it won't be a long-term relationship.
It's kind of like astrology, right? Like
Exactly.
some days you just really are vibing with your horoscope. And yesterday, the tabloids decided to vibe with the blind you shared about J-Lo and Drake, a.k.a. Jake, allegedly publication shipping.
I like Drelo.
Draylo's pretty good.
Drelo, Jake, whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, good job, Mike.
Yes.
You brought it here first.
Best of luck to them. Hopefully it lasts longer than it did back in 2017.
Yeah.
When they were together for a hot minute.
Benifer, Gennifer.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll just be a hot minute. Maybe Ben would be super jealous about this, and this is her motive to just get back at him. Because apparently People magazine says that Ben Affleck couldn't get out of there fast enough. Once he moved out of the house, there was no going back or reconciling for him. He was like, I'm free. I'm not going back to her. But that's
legit.
People. And that is actually probably his PR people. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Planting that story because it was an exclusive source, which means Ben.
On the payroll.
Exactly.
And again, maybe this is also a great thing for Drake because the last time we heard about his partners in relationships, they were like 35 years younger than Jennifer Lopez.
Good point.
Can we also just connect all the dots, la la la, because this is blind items?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Anyone? Mm-hmm.
They have a common denominator?
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's that guy,
this
too.
does wash away the
Stink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The stink of being connected, because the blinds, I will say anyway, regardless of what the actual truth is, the blinds have been chattering about J-Lo's former relationship and Drake's possible connection too.
There also were stories which are, I don't even remember what trashy tabloid I saw this. This is not probably not a legitimate story, but I'll say it anyway. There was some talk that once Ben saw a tape of J-Lo that the feds showed him, he was out of the
They were like, that's why. Well, yeah, remember that was in the blinds, I think.
Yeah.
Or somebody was suggesting that that's what led him to leave her was that they were like, hey,
check
you know
this
your
out.
lady's connected to Diddy?
Yeah. Look at this.
I mean, it seems a little sketchy, but whatever.
Well, there was a tape being floated around by a lawyer who said they have somebody who is a much higher list person than
true.
Diddy
Tony Busby.
on a tape. Exactly.
Which TikTok, we're still waiting for all those details.
Come on, Tony.
Let's do some blind items here. And you know what? Let's, as we normally do, let's get out of the Diddy corner really quick. Let's just get these out of the way. Let's start with this first one. Hey, you guys remember that story about the former A-plus list rapper? Actually, let me ask you this question. Let me rephrase this.
Okay.
Which story do you remember the most this week about a former A-plus list rapper? The one where he wanted to have relations with his significant other's moms? Or the one where his former assistant claims the rapper sexually assaulted her at a party hosted by Diddy? Exactly. That's why he made up the first story.
Yes, Mike. Kanye.
There you
All
go.
of that was all a diversion.
Yes.
To just say we're breaking up, and all of that story, even before that, like, oh, they're splitting up and she's in Australia. That's all to distract us.
It's kind of one of those things where, like, I've done this long enough. You see things without even having to like focus on them.
Mm-hmm.
So just like, it's kind of like when I don't have my readers on and I'm looking at my phone, I can kind of make out what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
But once you put your readers on, once you dig into the blinds a little bit, you'll start connecting those dots. But it just seems a little too convenient that right around the time we're all talking about this Diddy stuff, that all this like Kanye stuff comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Where we haven't really talked about Bianca and Kanye for a while. So it doesn't surprise me at all that things are starting to smell
And I do want to bring up that story because this is, of course, the story from his former personal assistant who claimed Lauren Prescata is actually the individual who says that she was sexually harassed by him during a Diddy party and was allegedly drugged and then sexually assaulted by Kanye West. Again, a story that I think if you ask most people, the average person, hey, what story from Kanye do you remember this week? The one where he wanted to hang out with Bianca's mom and all of his other significant other's moms, or the one where he sexually assaulted somebody?
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Because one is like, pervy, like horny.
It's like, okay, he's
where
gross.
He wants to just be, creepy.
Yep.
But there's a difference between like horny, pervy and like serial sexual assault and rape.
Yeah.
And the media would probably, that's why these stories get passed through the tabloids or laundered through the tabloids, because they know the tabloids would much rather put those stories in. They'll put the dark stuff too. Mm-hmm. Obviously they all covered the rape allegations, but in terms of people's, like the people who are not paying attention that closely on a given,
or just want to click on something that looks like something real gross.
Are you
going
to click the, like, he's actually, sexually assaulted someone, or, he wants to get it on with Bianca's mom, and look, she's hot, because they all are like, ooh, her mom is real attractive.
Yeah,
it's just kind of
and it's sad right now that there are so many stories about people being associated with sexual assault that those kind of get lost in the shuffle right now. Whereas if you say, want to be with someone's mom, then it's like, we'll click on that one. We'll
more
talk about that one.
Lawsuits filed against Diddy.
Yes.
More lawsuits filed against Kanye, accusations of rape. These are not, I don't know that there are really any sort of salacious rape allegations against these people. There are credible allegations, but to your point, the other headlines are like catnip.
Yeah. Well, let's do one more before we leave this terrible corner. Let's go with this one here. A former day club worker has anonymously claimed that when they were working a birthday party a few years back, they were asked to step inside a private cabana. When walking inside, they saw this A-list actor known for an iconic role, an A-plus list actor, and the disgraced producer engaging in acts with both men and women that were so shocking, the worker bolted.
What?
So there's a true blind item.
So are we okay? Let me get the location again. Is this like around a high-profile hotel pool?
Exactly.
Cabana?
Yes, it's like a day club pool worker.
Yeah, so
cabana.
they went to
They were asked to join a private cabana at this birthday party a few years back. When they stepped inside, said that cabana, inside they saw an A-list actor known for an iconic role, an A-plus list actor, and the disgraced producer engaging in acts with both men and women that shocked the worker so much they bolted.
Oh boy.
Is the disgraced producer...
That's the easy part. We're in his corner.
Epstein?
Right? No,
it's Diddy.
It's Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
We're in his corner still.
Oh, we're in Diddy corner.
We're still in Diddy corner. We've got two more to get. Yeah, so we got
A-plus list.
An A-plus list actor and an A-list actor known for an iconic role.
Superhero role? Now, this is the hard part of our job. Because any name that comes out of our mouth that is not the correct answer, I don't want to associate these people with these allegations. So, a superhero.
I'm going to just say Jason Momoa. Okay. Known for an iconic role.
Superhero.
A-list actor known for an iconic superhero role. And then an A-plus list actor. Let me just say, you don't have to stretch your mind too far from people we normally hear about in the blinds that might be engaging in Diddy-related.
Diddy behavior.
A-plus actor and an A-list actor known for an iconic superhero role.
Robert Downey Jr.? Okay.
One of the names, it's not the superhero, I don't think, but one of the names that just pops up is the person who claimed they went to a Diddy party and then were shocked and left.
Denzel?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good.
Is this a American actor?
Yep.
Okay, let me turn the page.
Ton has copious notes for those of you who've
I can't keep all of this in my mind. Let's see. Known for an iconic role. Is it a franchise movie role?
Both American actors, and yes, it's a movie franchise role.
Okay.
Superhero.
Okay.
It's a superhero.
Is it a Spider-Man? It's a Spider-Man?
Tom Holland?
Is it a
Oh,
Spider-Man?
Tom Holland? Robert
Andrew
Pattinson?
Garfield? I'm sorry. Is it a Spider-Man? Oh.
There's only one left.
Okay. Tobey Maguire.
Oh.
And
Leonardo DiCaprio.
there you go. According to this anonymous day club worker, they were working a birthday party and were asked to join the private cabana. When they stepped inside, they saw Tobey Maguire, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Diddy engaging in acts that were so shocking they decided to leave.
Yeah. I mean, again, that shouldn't be too much of a surprise because we've heard Leo brought up in this milieu before. Let's hope it's just a bunch of tabloid trash, but we keep hearing these stories.
It's, this goes back so far. It's amazing to me that all of this has not gotten out yet. When you think about it.
It did, though.
Now.
No, it's just, yes. I mean, specific stories have come out that we didn't know before, but I think a lot of it was out in plain sight and people just didn't think there was anything wrong with it until, I look forward to the Netflix documentary that sort of takes us on the trajectory of what changed that led to his actual prosecution. Because you have to believe that stuff that we've talked about and rumors that people, I mean, literally celebrities were talking about this kind of stuff 10, 15 years ago. It's just that people weren't taking it seriously or were just hoping that it was just, some kind of dirty, sexy behavior.
Okay.
Because, we've been hearing about this Diddy stuff for 10 years.
Wendy Williams was talking about it.
Yeah. It's been...
we've been schooled in the comments by our very own listeners who are like, hey, Jaguar Wright, she's been talking about this for years.
Yeah.
Diddy's been talking about it on live television 15 years ago or 10 years ago.
Right. Like the police are definitely going to arrest me. It's like,
Yeah. He basically said, Conan was like, what's the key to a good Diddy party? And he's like, well, you got to make sure there's locks on the doors. You don't want people leaving after they get in there. And then you just got to make sure it's hot.
Well, was that a Conan interview?
That was a Conan interview.
Because Conan even says in the interview, like, that sounds illegal.
Yeah.
But then, the audience is just like laughing at it.
Yeah, because everybody was like, ha ha ha, you guys are having a fun, sexy time and I don't get to go. And I don't, you're like, you don't want to go.
Ugh.
Yeah, people are keeping their kids away. People are keeping their, family members away. So like people knew. The difference is that people weren't taking it seriously. And it's sad that it did take that long for people to finally have their days in court heard.
All right, let's have some fun. Let's leave Diddy Corner and let's have Friday fun. Let's start with this one. We didn't get any surprises overnight, which means we still don't know why the A-minus list singer solo and in a group, as well as the foreign-born former A-list singer, changed their plans. Something big, something very big is happening tonight in the Sunshine State.
California Dreamin'.
Wrong state.
Florida. Sorry, I keep thinking.
We didn't get any surprises overnight, which means we still don't know why the A-minus list singer solo and in a group, as well as the foreign-born former A-list singer, changed their plans.
Oh.
Something big, very big is happening tonight in the Sunshine State.
Does her family live in the Sunshine State?
I don't.
It's not Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes?
Well, Shawn Mendes, yes. He's the former A-list, foreign-born former A-list singer.
So the solo and
he changed his plans. We also had an A-minus list solo and in a group singer who changed his plans.
Oh, it's a he.
They were the same plans.
Tour? Musical stuff?
What do you mean?
Same plans?
What was Shawn Mendes going to do today?
I don't know.
We talked about it in the blinds a few days ago.
Boring?
No.
There's so many
Release
blinds
an
to
album?
keep track
Yeah.
of.
Release an album. Okay.
Who else was going to release an album?
Oh, they both were. Now they're not?
An A-minus list singer solo and in a group?
Justin Timberlake.
Nick.
Your first guess.
Jonas.
No.
Joe Jonas.
So Joe Jonas and Shawn Mendes had plans tonight.
Okay.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
They moved them. Okay. We speculated why they moved them on the show.
They're getting engaged to each other. Oh, shit.
No, wait. Let's remember this because
it's okay. They both moved their. All we know is they moved their album, and now the blind item is saying something very big, something very very big
is going to release an album.
Perhaps
Taylor.
Taylor?
Oh, so they're getting out of Taylor's way.
What's happening tonight?
She's getting married? I don't know.
The Eras Tour is starting back up in Miami this evening after a long couple-month layoff. Let me read the blind item for you and put it all together. We didn't get any surprises overnight. Remember, we were believing that maybe The Weeknd was dropping some new music or somebody was going to drop a new album.
That's who it was, yeah.
We didn't get any surprise albums just through the overnight last night, which means we still don't know why Joe Jonas and Shawn Mendes elected to push off their release plans.
Yeah, that's right. He was going till November. He's like, hey, gosh, I just got to finish this album.
So, according to the blind items, she did make an announcement earlier this week that I thought, okay, that's going to put the kibosh on Rep TV, Reputation, Taylor's version. That's going to put the kibosh on Rep TV. That's definitely not going to be happening. But, I mean, if you were going to drop it, and you were going to drop it as a surprise, and you were going to do it during your first Miami show,
how bad do you want this?
Oh, I want it so bad.
Yeah.
I want
it for you.
Isn't it your favorite album?
Rep is absolutely her best album, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I want it more for her, so we're listening to her.
Mike, it's okay to be selfish. You want it for you, too.
I want it for me, too. Yes, of course.
Yeah, but ultimately, the reason he wants it for him is because he wants it for her.
I want it for all of us. All right, so there you go. We'll see. If you're not watching closely, you should be watching closely.
All right, well, watch this space because I'm sure on Monday you'll have a full report.
Yes, if something happens, I don't know, just something smells fishy. Something smells real fishy.
Well, I will say when it comes
Nicolas Cage.
That's
Red Lobster. There has to be a reason. That Shawn Mendes postponed so last minute.
And Joe Jonas.
And
we still haven't seen what that reason is, which means something's happening. Somebody knew something and whispered something to somebody else. Let's see.
Maybe you should just hold off.
Only time will tell. Let's move on and do another blind item. Blinds have been talking about how this former A-minus list athlete has been spiraling a bit after all these stories about his baby mama and higher on the list ex's love life kept going viral. Hopefully, this is the wake-up call he needed to get help. So the blinds have been talking for a while now about the former A-minus list athlete, how he's been spiraling a bit out of control as all of these stories about his baby mama and higher on the list ex love life kept going viral. So he's got an ex and a baby mama whose love life is going viral. We're hearing about it all over the place. And now something happened, which is hopefully the wake-up call he needed to get help.
Well, somebody else's death?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
Not a death related.
Former A-list.
Former A-minus list athlete.
Aaron Rodgers?
Close from a...
Tom Brady?
Nope.
Brett Favre?
Nope. You're at the right position in the right sport.
A football quarterback.
There you go.
Oh, Travis Kelce?
He's
Mahomes?
a tight end.
Oh, sorry.
Mahomes, nope.
Tom, no. We said not Tom
Blinds have
Brady.
been talking a while, and he is a former A-minus list athlete.
Okay, so he is no longer
correct.
But
he was with a higher on the list ex.
Okay.
Higher on the list X. Was she an actress?
No.
Is she an actress? Is she a model?
I guess she's she's more of an actress than anything. She's an actress, yes, I guess.
But like your hesitation is because she's in reality TV?
Exactly.
Brooke
she's more
Snyder?
of a reality
Tom Brady?
person.
Brooke
Nope.
Snyder?
Is this the one that Kim dated?
Kim
Kardashian?
No.
Zolciak? Croy Bierman?
No.
Oh, no.
A housewife?
She is a... Nope. She is a reality star.
Christian McCaffrey?
Oh, wait, no. It's not Kristen Cavallari.
Yeah, it is.
Wait. Cutler?
Yeah.
Oh, is he a football player?
Yeah, he played quarterback.
Why did I think he was like a hockey guy?
Oh, no.
Who
But
is
you
the
got
hockey
it.
guy?
To get a sports category on my list here.
You did it. Good job.
Good job.
Awesome.
Jay Cutler.
DUI.
There you go. Let me read the blinds and let's fill it all in there for you. Jay Cutler has been spiraling a bit ever since all these stories about Kristen Cavallari, his ex-wife and baby mama of 3, has been going viral all about her love life because she was, of course, dating one of those Montana boys. And hopefully this is the wake-up call he needed because he was arrested for DUI and also possession of a weapon while intoxicated.
I'm thinking of Julianne Hough's ex.
Got it.
I can't remember his name, but he was the hockey player.
Okay.
Because Julianne Hough, Kristen Cavallari, I mean, they don't do the same thing, but they kind of same reality lifestyle experience.
Okay.
We did it.
You did it. I'm proud of you.
Bradley. Congratulations.
So again, hopefully he gets the help he needs and cleans up his act and quits driving drunk. There are lots of options. Do not do it,
especially with the loaded gun.
There's that as well.
Thank you.
What is... Yeah.
All right, let's do another blind item there. As you got that one, let's see if we can get this one in.
Brooks Lake. Thank you. I've just been trying to tease it out of my tongue.
Okay. It's sad that this former A-list actress, who was a huge part of one of the top 20 biggest movie franchises of all time, trusted and spent so much time with this former A-list comedic actor / co-star. He got her hooked on drugs and used her, and now she is struggling while he's still making millions of dollars a year.
Former A-list actor?
Former A-list actress who was a part of one of the top 20 biggest franchises of all time. She trusted and spent so much time with this former A-list comedic actor / co-star. He got her hooked on drugs, used her, and now she is struggling and he is making millions.
When you say co-star, were they movie co-stars?
In that top 20 franchise of all time, yes.
And they were comedy.
He is known as a comedic actor.
Was it a superhero franchise?
No.
It's not like...
Top 20 franchise. I mean, there's a lot. That's
Olivia Munn?
It's a lot.
So
not
it's
Olivia
not...
Munn.
But it's one of the biggest franchises of all time.
Okay.
Biggest franchises of all time. But it's not a superhero franchise.
It is not.
Is it a Oceans?
It is not.
Or a Fast and Furious?
Nope. But it most closely relates to those last two.
Oh.
Kind of has a similar vibe.
So kind of thrillery, not Bond.
Actiony.
Actiony? Oh.
Actiony, chasey.
Is it?
There's some explosions because maybe a guy known for doing explosions in movies unnecessarily directed it and starred in it.
Oh.
Is it that? What is that called? Bourne Identity? Jason Bourne?
Who's our director who
likes
his explosions, maybe to an
Christopher Nolan?
nth degree.
Oh, Michael Bay?
Oh, Transformers. Nope.
Oh, God.
Pretty sure he was also in this movie as well.
Can you read it again?
It's sad that this former A-list actress, who was a huge part of one of the biggest franchises of all time, trusted and spent so much time with this former A-list comedic actor and co-star. He got her hooked on drugs, and now she's struggling while he's making millions of dollars a year.
And he's making millions of dollars in that franchise, or just his career?
After a long break, he made millions of dollars off that franchise just this last year because it returned after a long break.
Alien? Or no, that's Ridley Scott.
It's not Pacific Rim.
Michael Bay.
What does Michael Bay do?
I mean, he doesn't need a script, he says, so I kind of don't pay attention to him.
If you,
I mean, he literally says we don't need scripts. Screenwriters are like, oh, okay. I don't know if I'm going to get this.
Okay, so let's break this down.
The role that they have, the occupation that these two stars, because it's led by two men, the occupation that they have, there's a TV show.
Oh,
that's the same occupation that uses a theme song that's the same as the name of that franchise. Late at night.
Oh, Beverly. No, not Beverly Hills Cop.
Cops.
Cops?
What's the theme song of Cops?
Bad Boys.
What you gonna do?
Boys.
It's sad. Did you guys know who was in Bad Boys? The former A-list actress. She used to be in a ton of things. Her name is Teresa Randall. Remember Teresa Randall?
I do not know her at all.
Okay, if you looked her up, you would, because she was in a ton of movies. Well, Teresa Randall, and who's of course in Bad Boys. Not Will Smith.
It's not Kevin Hart.
Nope.
Oh, shoot.
Will Smith and
Martin Lawrence is the other side of this one. It's sad that Teresa Randall used to be a big star, but she trusted and spent so much time with Martin Lawrence that he got her hooked on drugs, used her, and now she's struggling while he's making millions. We just found out earlier this week she was arrested.
I don't like
and
that
did not
one.
Star in the most recent.
So I'm just going to end the show.
Okay, go for
Michael, thank you for all those delicious, juicy bits of gossip. Gossip with the names left out. We call them blind items. We've got a radio show and our own YouTube channel. We call it
Blinded by the
Like and subscribe, tell all your friends about it. Bye.
Blinded by the item.